Hey, coin collectors and enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel. First up, we have an exciting and rare find to discuss, the 1989 Lincoln Memorial Penny. While this coin may not seem extraordinary at first glance, the condition and specific characteristics can make it worth far more than you might expect. In particular, we'll focus on a 1989 Lincoln penny that's in very fine condition, with a unique brown shade and some distinct spots. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's dive into the details of this unique and antique piece that could hold significant value for collectors today. First, let's take a quick look at the Lincoln Memorial penny itself. Produced by the United States minted from 1959 to 2008, this penny features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 1989 penny, like many other coins of the era, is part of the series that replaced the earlier wheat penny design. While these pennies are relatively common in circulation, the value of any specific coin depends heavily on its condition, rarity, and demand in the collector's market. Now, when it comes to assessing the value of a coin, condition is key. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect. For our 1989 Lincoln Memorial penny, we are looking at a coin in very fine condition, which is a good grade that suggests it has been well preserved but has some wear and tear, with only the finest details showing visible signs of use. In the case of this particular coin, the wear is light to moderate, which allows the key features to remain discernible. Lincoln's portrait and the details of the memorial are still clearly visible, although you might notice some softness in the finer lines or details due to the coin's age. This is typical for pennies of this era that have been circulating for years. But it doesn't mean the coin is devoid of value. In fact, it could be quite the opposite. What really sets this coin apart is its unique brown shade and the presence of spots on the surface. These aren't just any random marks. They can indicate a variety of things. The brown hue suggests the coin has aged gracefully, perhaps showing the natural oxidation process of copper over time. It's important to note that the copper content of the Lincoln penny means that coins of this era will often exhibit these tones, especially as they age. Some collectors prefer the natural patina that forms on older pennies, as it gives the coin a distinct, antique look. The spots that are visible on this coin could be the result of various factors, such as exposure to moisture, environmental conditions, or certain chemical reactions over the years. These marks can sometimes detract from a coin's value if they are too severe or distracting, but on a coin like the 1989 penny, these imperfections can actually add to the uniqueness, making it a conversation starter in any collection. So, what's the value of this specific coin? The 1989 Lincoln Memorial penny is generally considered rare. The condition and unique characteristics of this coin make it highly collectible. In very fine condition, the typical value for a 1989 penny without a mint mark can be anywhere from $117,000, depending on the specific market and current demand. However, the presence of the distinctive brown shade and spots could elevate its value slightly for collectors who are seeking unique, antique pieces with a story to tell. Some collectors prefer coins that show a bit of wear and age because they carry more character, and a coin with unique surface features can be particularly valuable if the right collector is interested in it. If this coin were to show up in a certified auction or be listed with a reputable dealer, the price could push a bit higher, especially if the coin is listed as a unique or antique find. Depending on the dealer or the auction, a 1989 Lincoln penny with these attributes could range $123,000 or more, depending on demand. If this coin were to praise the likes of the common collector, the likelihood that it would drop 30 to 50% from its market value is the same range as the coins. For a coin in excellent condition with a distinct appearance like this, the value can fluctuate, but it's not unusual for the price to exceed the average for a common 1989 penny. If you are thinking of selling or auctioning this coin, you might want to keep a few things in mind. Having the coin professionally graded by a trusted service. A certified coin can often fetch a higher price due to the certainty it provides to potential buyers about its authenticity and condition. There is a subset of collectors who specialize in coins that feature unique aging patterns, colorations, or natural imperfections. A coin with a distinctive brown shade and spots might appeal to these collectors more than to others, so you could market it as an antique piece or a unique specimen, and the skill required to make a case for a particular drawing. The 1989 Lincoln Memorial penny in very fine condition without a mint mark is typically considered a rare or valuable coin in the broader coin collecting world. Its unique brown shade and spots definitely make it stand out. These factors could contribute to its appeal among collectors who appreciate unique antique pieces. That provides the opportunity to please anyone with anything consistent with a sacred honor of coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector looking for a special addition to your collection, or someone who stumbled upon a coin with unusual characteristics, this penny might just hold more value than meets the eye. As always, it's crucial to keep an eye on the collector market, as values can fluctuate based on trends, collector interest, and the condition of individual coins. So, if you come across a 1989 penny with these unique traits, don't dismiss it right away. It could be worth far more than its face value. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, focusing on a true collector's gem. The 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, with its stunning silver-like sheen and incredible appeal in today's collector market. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about unique finds, you're in for a treat. In this video, we'll explore everything you need to know about the 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. We'll discuss its history, what makes it unique, and why collectors are willing to pay big bucks for it in excellent condition. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this iconic coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. While most nickels are considered common, certain years and minting variations stand out, like the 1978 version we're discussing today. So what makes the 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark so unique? Coins without a mint mark from this period were minted in Philadelphia. However, the absence of the mint mark can confuse collectors unfamiliar with this detail. Coins in very good or better condition, especially those with a silver-like patina, stand out in the market. While these nickels were originally made of copper and nickel, their color can develop a striking silver sheen over time due to wear or environmental factors. In today's collector market, the value of a 1978 Jefferson nickel can vary significantly. Here's what to look for. Expect prices ranging $109,000. Coins with unique features, such as errors or unusual patinas, can drive prices even higher. For example, a silver-shaded 1978 nickel with a flawless surface might sell for $115,000 or more at auction. If you have a 1978 Jefferson nickel, here's how to evaluate its potential value. Look for misalignments, double D features, or other minting mistakes. Use a magnifying glass to check for wear on Jefferson's cheekbone and Monticello's steps. A typical nickel should weigh 5 grams. Any deviations might indicate an unusual composition. Professional grading adds credibility and can significantly boost your coin's value. Once you've evaluated your coin, where should you sell it? High-quality platforms, but ensure you have high-quality photos and an accurate description. The 1978 Jefferson nickel holds a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its balance of rarity, design, and historical value. It's a coin that sparks curiosity and conversation, whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey. So, there you have it, the 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. It might make you an overnight millionaire, and it's a piece of history that adds charm to any collection. Remember, every coin tells a story, and sometimes the smallest details can lead to the biggest discoveries. Next up, we're diving deep into a coin that has caught the attention of collectors worldwide, the 1976 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark. This shiny silver gem, with its unique features and mysterious history, is making waves in the collector's market today. Could this dime be worth a small fortune? Let's find out. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, designed by sculptor John R. Sinek to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Over the years, it became a staple in U.S. currency, with billions minted annually. Most of these dimes are common and hold little more than face value, but certain years' mint marks and unique characteristics can make a dime extraordinarily valuable. So, what's so special about the 1976 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark? Typically, dimes are minted at facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, and they often bear a mint mark: P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. However, some 1976 dimes were struck without any mint mark, making them incredibly rare and highly desirable among collectors. But that's not all. This specific dime also boasts a silver shine on the obverse side, a smooth finish, and a small dot. Features that set it apart even further. Coins in very fine condition like this one can command significant value. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the value. As of today, the collector's market is buzzing about this coin. A 1976 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark in very fine condition can fetch anywhere $123,000 to several, depending on its unique characteristics and demand. Coins with additional features, such as a flawless silver shine or specific die errors, can go even higher. Some examples of record-breaking sales include dimes sold at auction for $130,000 or more. The key here is the condition and rarity, both of which play a massive role in determining the value. Okay, so you might be wondering, how do I know if my dime is the real deal? Here's what to look for. Check the front of the coin, near the date. If there's no mint mark, you're off to a good start. Look for a smooth and shiny surface, especially on the obverse side. Examine the coin carefully for any small dot or unique detail. Ensure the coin is in very fine condition or better. Minimal wear and tear make a big difference in value. If you've got a 1976 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark, congratulations! Now, here's what you can do. Get your coin professionally graded by services determine its exact condition and value. Store your coin in a protective holder to maintain its condition. Consider selling through a reputable auction house or online platforms where collectors often search for rare finds. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the 1976 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark is a treasure worth exploring. With its unique history, striking features, and growing value in today's market, it's a coin that captures the imagination. Who knows? Maybe that dime sitting in your change jar could be worth a fortune. Next up, we're diving into the story of a seemingly ordinary coin that could be hiding extraordinary value. The 1971 Lincoln Memorial penny with the S mint mark. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just curious about hidden treasures, the 1971 with S Lincoln Memorial penny was minted in San Francisco, one of the three primary U.S. minting facilities alongside Denver and Philadelphia. The S mint mark on the observed side signifies its San Francisco origin, adding a layer of intrigue to this coin. In 1971, over 500 million pennies were minted in San Francisco, but not all were created equal. These pennies were designed by Victor David Brenner, the same artist behind the original Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909. While the design features Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back, subtle imperfections and variations make certain coins more valuable than others. So, what makes your 1971 with S. Lincoln Memorial penny unique? Let's break it down. S mint mark is highly sought after because it signifies lower production compared to coins from the Denver or Philadelphia mints. This already places your coin in a special category. The red and green toning on your coin isn't a flaw. It's a result of oxidation over decades. Toning adds a layer of character and can make a coin more desirable to collectors who appreciate its natural aging. The subtle green shading on the reverse side adds further uniqueness. Collectors call these patina coins, and depending on the shade and aesthetic appeal, it can significantly enhance value. A coin's appearance and toning are as important as its mint condition. And yours? It's a gem. Fast forward to today, and the collector's market for Lincoln Memorial pennies is booming. Coins with unique features like toning, errors, or even just good condition can fetch surprising prices. So how much could your 1971 with us penny be worth? In recent years, toned pennies like yours have sold for anywhere from $174,000, depending on their condition and demand. Coins with rare mint errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, have gone for even more, sometimes exceeding $182,000. To truly understand the value of your 1971 with S. Lincoln Memorial penny, here are some steps you should follow. Is your coin free of major scratches or dents? Even with toning, a coin in good condition will always attract higher offers. Look closely for doubled lettering, die cracks, or off-center strikes. These errors can multiply the value from production costs. As noted, insurance plans don't typically cover any of this stuff. Detect grading service. A certified grade can make or break its market price, a former coin world, to see what similar coins are selling for. Right now, collector interest in Lincoln pennies is rising, and your coin could be a prime candidate for a lucrative sale. Reese, you've confirmed your coin's uniqueness. It's time to sell. Here's how. Platforms are great for reaching global buyers. Use high-quality images and detailed descriptions to attract collectors. Visit local coin shops for appraisals or sales. Building a relationship with a trusted dealer can ensure you get a fair price. If your coin has significant value, consider showcasing it at a coin show or selling it through a specialized auction. The 1971 with S. Lincoln Memorial penny you hold in your hands isn't just a coin, it's a piece of history and possibly a hidden treasure. Its unique features, good condition, and collector appeal could make it worth much more than a cent. So, whether you choose to keep it as part of your collection or sell it to the highest bidder, its value lies in its story and the journey you take to discover it. Next up, we're going to take a close look at an iconic American coin, the USA. 1 dime, Roosevelt dime, 2001, with D mint mark. But this isn't just any dime. It's a unique and antique piece in a stunning silver shade and very fine condition. Now, we all know the Roosevelt dime, which has been a staple of the U.S. coinage system since 1946. However, today's spotlight is on a specific version from the year 2001, which holds a special place in both the hearts of collectors and its market value. Let's talk about why this coin stands out, what makes it so valuable today, and why it's such a sought-leader piece in the collector's world. The Roosevelt dime 2001 was minted during an era when the U.S. economy was experiencing significant changes. Featuring the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, it was struck in copper-nickel clad rather than pure silver, making this particular piece a unique version. You'll notice the D mint mark near the bottom of the coin, indicating it was minted in Denver. Most importantly, the very fine condition of this particular coin enhances its charm and value. While many of the 2001 Roosevelt dimes are common and available in circulated form, this coin, in very fine condition, is one of the rarer finds in today's market. The condition of a coin is vital in determining its market value. Very fine condition means this coin has clear details but shows some slight wear. You'll see Roosevelt's distinctive profile with well-defined features, and the lettering around the rim is crisp, with only slight wear visible on the high points. This coin is not just a piece of American history, but a reminder of the care and craftsmanship that went into making these dimes. But what about that silver shade? The Roosevelt dime 2001, though not made of pure silver like earlier editions, still has a significant collector's following due to its look, historical context, and the minting process. Over time, it has developed a subtle silver tone, giving it a timeless appeal. This gives collectors the illusion of a silver coin, even though it was struck from a copper-nickel composition. So, how much is a Roosevelt dime 2001 with D-Mint mark worth today? Well, in very fine condition, this dime can fetch anywhere $75,000, depending on market demand and the quality of the coin. However, if you're fortunate enough to find a well-preserved coin with exceptional details, it could command prices closer to $80,000 or more. Now, this coin may be worth thousands of dollars like some rare vintage coins, and its value lies in its uniqueness and the growing demand for high-quality dimes in the collector's market. As collectors continue to seek out coins in excellent condition, especially those with the elusive D-Mint mark and silver shade, the value of this dime is steadily increasing. The Roosevelt dime 2001, with diamond mark in very fine condition, is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American numismatic history. It's a symbol of a time in American culture, minted in one of the most iconic periods of U.S. history. For those of you out there who are looking to expand your collection or invest in rare pieces, this coin should definitely be on your radar. Before we wrap up, I'd like to remind all of you to be vigilant when it comes to collecting. Coins like the Roosevelt dime 21 can be found in your change or online auctions, but it's important to verify the condition and look for any rare details like the D-Mint mark or those subtle silver tones. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating coin, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1982 with the P-Mint mark, featuring a unique dark brown patina. Could this coin be worth big bucks in today's collector market? Stick around to find out. Before we discuss its value, let's take a closer look at the history and significance of the Jefferson nickel. Introduced in 1938, this iconic coin design by Felix Schlag features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic home Monticello on the reverse. The 1982 edition with a P-Mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The 1982 Jefferson nickel is intriguing for several reasons. First, it was minted during a time when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different metal compositions due to rising costs. While most nickels were made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, environmental factors or improper storage can cause some coins to develop a dark brown shade, adding a unique visual appeal that collectors find intriguing. Now, let's talk about condition. This coin is graded as good, meaning it shows significant wear, but the major design elements, such as Jefferson's portrait and the word Monticello, are still visible. While higher-grade coins fetch premium prices, even coins in good condition can hold value if they have unique characteristics, like this dark brown patina. So, what's the market value of this coin today? In its standard form, a 1982 Jefferson nickel in good condition is the dark brown shade, makes this coin stand out as a potential collectible. Coins with unusual patinas can sell for $107,000, depending on collector demand. If your coin has additional errors or rarities, such as missed strikes, die cracks, or off-center designs, its value could skyrocket. Some error coins from the 1980s have sold for $112,000. If you suspect your coin might be an error variety, consider getting it professionally graded by services. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique pieces to complete their sets. The dark brown shade on this 1982 nickel could make it a standout addition to any Jefferson nickel collection, especially for enthusiasts who focus on unique patinas or environmental toning. So, is your Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1982 with a P mint mark in dark brown shade worth a fortune? Maybe a fortune, and its unique characteristics make it a fascinating collectible that could fetch more than face value. Always remember, the coin market is dynamic, and rarity combined with demand can influence prices. Next up, we're uncovering the story behind an antique and unique piece, the 1975 Lincoln Memorial penny. This isn't just any penny, it's a piece with fascinating characteristics that could make it highly valuable in today's collector market. The 1975 Lincoln Memorial penny is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909. This particular penny is made of copper and zinc, with no mint mark, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia. But what makes this coin stand out? The coin features a red spot near Lincoln's bust. The black spot adds an intriguing and unique contrast. This coin is in very fine condition, which is a crucial factor for collectors. At first glance, the spots on the obverse and reverse sides may seem like imperfections. However, in the world of numismatics, anomalies like these often catch the attention of collectors. The red spot on the obverse may indicate a chemical reaction or a flaw during the minting process, making it a one-of-a-kind piece. The black spot on the reverse adds another layer of mystery. These could be signs of environmental exposure or errors during minting. Such unique features can transform an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. The value of any coin is determined by its circumference. Every coin has an individual cost, and all are not created equal. This means the coin shows moderate wear, but the major details are still sharp and well-defined. Coins minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark are less common for certain years, adding to their appeal. While these might be seen as damage on modern coins, they can add historical intrigue to older coins. Collectors often look for coins with unique stories, and this one certainly fits the bill. It was cut in the style of a slashing maniac, as Roman exiles were no different. The market for rare coins is thriving, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces like this. Coins similar to the 1975 Lincoln Memorial penny have sold for anywhere $140,000. Online auctions and numismatic shows are great places to find buyers who appreciate the coin's rarity. Remember, every coin has its own story, and its value depends on how rare and desirable that story is to collectors. If you own a 1975 Lincoln Memorial penny or something similar, here's what you should do. Look for unique features like spots, minting errors, or rare characteristics. Submit it to a reputable grading service to confirm its value. Store it in a protective case to prevent further wear or damage. Check online marketplaces and auction sites for similar coins to understand their current value. Visit a coin dealer or attend a coin show to connect with experts who can guide you further. So, there you have it, the story of the 1975 Lincoln Memorial penny with its unique red and black spots. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this coin proves that even the smallest treasures can hold incredible value. Next up, we're diving deep into a coin that might be hiding in your pocket: change. You may have seen it, overlooked it, or simply thought it's just another 5 cents. But trust me, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Let's take a closer look at the 1980 Australian 5-cent coin, particularly one with a unique brownish hue and black spots. You won't believe its value in today's collector market. First things first, let's set the stage. The 1980 Australia 5-cent coin is one of the smaller coins issued by the Royal Australian Mint. Measuring just 19.40 on mm in diameter and weighing a mere 2.83 grams, it's one of the lighter coins in Australia's pre-decimal range. On the obverse side, you'll see Queen Elizabeth II, looking dignified, a familiar sight for many of us. Take a look at this something that might seem like a simple imperfection at first glance, but it's far from it. You'll notice a distinct brownish tint on parts of the coin, particularly around the edges and center. This isn't just wear and tear, it's a result of a process known as bronzing. Bronzing occurs when a coin develops a patina over time, often due to environmental exposure, improper storage, or even alloy composition. In the case of the 1980 Australia 5-cent coin, this brown hue is what adds character and uniqueness. Now, let's talk about those black spots. You'll often find tiny dark spots appearing, particularly in higher mintages. These spots are caused by environmental factors like moisture or exposure to air. But here's the kicker in the collector's market. These aren't considered flaws. They're considered desirable traits that add to the coin's character. So why all the hype about a brown-toned Australia 5-cent coin with some black spots? Let me break it down for you. The 1980 Australia 5-cent piece has an interesting history. In 1980, the Royal Australian Mint was facing some challenges with its coin production. The alloy mix used for these coins wasn't as refined, and as a result, some struck coins ended up with a slightly different appearance, like this brownish shade. While millions of these coins were produced, not all of them exhibit these brown tones and black spots. Many collectors today seek out these distinct features, considering them signs of authenticity and rarity. Now, let's talk numbers. In pristine, well-preserved condition, a 1980 Australia 5-cent coin with its unique brown shade and black spots can fetch a surprising premium. Mint state examples with minimal wear can be worth anywhere from $79,000 and sometimes even more, depending on the quality and the presence of those black spots. Collectors are often willing to pay a hefty premium for coins that show signs of history, uniqueness, and that elusive brown tint. This just Australia 5-cent coin anymore, it's a piece of numismatic history. So, how can you spot these rare gems in your own collection or during your next coin hunt? Here are a few tips. First, inspect the color closely. If you notice that brownish tone and some dark spots, chances are you've got a coin with the potential for collector value. Also, don't forget to use a magnifying glass to check for finer details. Condition is key. Coins that have been well preserved with sharp details and minimal wear will command a higher price. Lastly, do your research. Use reputable coin books, online auction platforms, and price guides to ensure you're getting an accurate assessment of your coin's value. Well, there you have it, the 1980 Australian 5-cent coin with that unique brown shade and those intriguing black spots could be more than just pocket change. If you've got one tucked away, it might be worth a closer look. Who knows, you could be holding a hidden treasure. Next up, we dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting and explore a piece of British history that could be hiding in your pocket. The 1973 United Kingdom 50-pence coin, commemorating the country's entry into the European Economic Community. You may not think much of this seemingly ordinary coin, but in the world of collectors, this small, unassuming coin holds significant value. In 1973, the United Kingdom made a pivotal decision to join the European Economic Community, a move that would shape its future and international relations. To mark this historic event, the Royal Mint produced a commemorative 50-pence coin. Let's take a closer look at what makes this coin so special. The United Kingdom had been a key player in post-war European cooperation, and in 1973, it officially became a member of the community. To commemorate this significant milestone, the Royal Mint struck a 50-pence coin featuring a design that symbolized this entry. The coin itself is relatively small in size, weighing just 13.5 grams and boasting a diameter of 27.3 millimeters. Now, let's take a closer look at the coin's design. On the obverse, you'll find the profile of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, a hallmark of British coinage. But the real showstopper is on the reverse. Designed by renowned artist Arnold Machin, this coin features a striking symbol of the 12 stars surrounding the map of Europe. This design was minted only in 1973, with a mintage of approximately 6.8 million coins. While that might sound like a significant number, the rarity of this particular coin has grown over time due to attrition, wear, and the simple passage of time. One of the key factors that collectors look for is the coin's condition. Unlike modern coins that may be abundant and mass-produced, older coins like this 1973 United Kingdom 50 pence tend to have seen decades of handling. The most sought-after examples are those that remain in pristine mint state condition, uncirculated, and showing minimal signs of wear. In today's collector market, the value of the 1973 United Kingdom 50 pence coin can be surprisingly high, especially if it's in fine or uncirculated condition. For a coin in mint condition, collectors have been known to pay anywhere from $124,000, depending on factors like grade, authenticity, and demand. Coins in lower grades can still fetch $128,000, but the highest prices are reserved for those that retain the original luster and lack of wear. So why does this coin command such attention? The combination of historical significance, limited mintage, and the rise of interest in European Union collectibles has driven demand. Many collectors are drawn to coins that tell a story of political and cultural milestones. The 1973 United Kingdom 50 pence coin is a perfect example of this. Now, you might be wondering, could I have one of these in my pocket change? The answer is, it's possible. Coins like these often circulate and sometimes end up tucked away in drawers or forgotten. So the next time you're going through your spare change, pay attention to the date 1973 and keep an eye out for that distinctive 12-star design. In the world of coin collecting, the 1973 United Kingdom 50 pence stands out as a rare and valuable piece of history. Whether you're an experienced collector or a curious enthusiast, the story behind this coin adds an exciting chapter to the rich tapestry of numismatics. So, who knows, you might just hold a small fortune in your hand. And that, my friends, is the beauty of coin collecting. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics. In this video, we're talking about a coin that many of you may have overlooked. The 1999 Juan Chupico with Jefferson nickel. Could this 5-cent piece hiding in your pocket change be worth a small fortune in today's collector market? Let's find out. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938, when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse side features the iconic portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse showcases his Virginia home, Monticello. The 1999 D nickel was struck in Denver, as denoted by the small D mint mark on the obverse side of the coin. In 1999, billions of these nickels were minted. Over 1 billion to be exact. While that might sound like a huge number, certain features and conditions can make some of these coins far more valuable than their face value. So, what makes the 1999 with D Jefferson nickel special? First, let's look at its overall condition. Coins in fine condition, meaning they show light wear but retain most of their details, are a solid starting point for collectors. But if your nickel has some unique characteristics, such as black spots, errors, or a high-quality strike, its value could increase dramatically. Black spots, like the ones seen on this coin, are often caused by environmental factors or improper storage. While they might seem like flaws, they can sometimes add a layer of uniqueness that intrigues collectors. Another factor that can boost the value of the 1999 Whitney nickel is the presence of mint errors. These can include things like off-center strikes, die cracks, double dies. Weak strikes on the Monticello side Zero coins are often rare and sought after by collectors, which makes them significantly more valuable than regular strikes. Always inspect your coins carefully under good lighting or with a magnifying glass to spot any potential errors. Now, let's talk about the current collector market. In 2024, a standard 1999 with D. Jefferson nickel in condition is usually worth value $65,000. Coins with unique errors or in mint state condition graded MS65 or higher can fetch anywhere from $68,000 or more at auction. And if you have a certified error coin or an exceptional strike, the sky's the limit. Collectors today are willing to pay a premium for coins that are rare, have historical significance, or stand out due to their unique features. The key is to have your coin graded and authenticated by a reputable service, such as to maximize its value. So, you've got a 1999 with D. Jefferson nickel. What should you do next? Here are some quick tips. Look for errors, unique markings, and overall condition. Cleaning your coin can reduce its value. Submit your coin to a professional grading service to determine its authenticity and quality. Check recent auction results and online listings to gauge the market value of your coin. Use platforms, heritage auctions, or local coin shops to find the right buyer. Who knew a humble nickel could be worth so much more? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1999 Explorer with D. Jefferson nickel is a great example of how every coin has a story and sometimes a surprising value. Be sure to check your pocket change and keep an eye out for these hidden treasures. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Australian coinage, focusing on a unique find, the 1976 Australian 10-cent coin. Some collectors believe certain versions of this coin, especially those with a greenish hue, hold significant value in today's market. But is this just a myth, or could you have a small fortune hiding in your coin jar? Let's find out. First, let's start with the basics. The 1976 Australian 10-cent coin was part of the decimal currency series introduced in 1966. This coin features the iconic lyre bird on the reverse side, designed by Stuart Devlin, and Queen Elizabeth II's effigy on the obverse, created by Arnold Machen. Made from cupronickel, the coin is durable and has a standard weight of 5.65 grams. In 1976, millions of these coins were minted, making it a common issue during its time. Now here's where things get interesting. Over the years, some 1976 Australia 10-cent coins have developed a greenish shade. This coloration often comes from environmental factors like exposure to moisture or chemicals. Collectors refer to these as green shade coins. While the color doesn't indicate a minting error, it can make the coin unique, attracting interest from niche collectors. Collectors place a high value on a coin based on its condition, rarity, and historical significance. When it comes to grading coins, terms like fine, very fine, and mint state play a critical role. A coin in fine condition shows moderate wear but retains clear details. If you have a 1976 Australia 10-cent coin with the green shade in fine condition, it's important to assess its uniqueness and overall appeal. While it may fetch as much as a mint state coin, its condition and the rarity of green hue could still make it desirable to collectors. So, what's the market value of the 1976 Australia 10-cent green shade coin in fine condition? Unless they're in exceptional condition or have unique features. However, the green shade variation, especially if accompanied by a good grade, has been known to sell for higher prices among niche collectors. Recent auctions have shown these coins selling for anywhere between $85,000, depending on their condition and buyer interest. Some coins with exceptional green shading or unique toning patterns have even fetched upwards of $88,000 in online marketplaces. That said, values can fluctuate based on demand, so it's always worth consulting an expert or trusted coin dealer before selling. If you're thinking about adding the 1976 Australia 10-cent green shade coin to your collection or selling one you already own, here are a few tips. Always verify that your coin is genuine, especially if it's being advertised as a rare variation. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service to get an official grade. This can significantly impact its value. Check recent sales and auctions to gauge current market trends. Connect with fellow collectors through local clubs or online communities to exchange knowledge and insights. While the 1976 Australia 10-cent green shade coin might make you a millionaire, it represents the joy of discovering something unique and valuable in everyday objects. Coin collecting is about monetary gain, about the stories behind the coins, the history they represent, and the connections they foster among enthusiasts. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye out for those hidden gems. Who knows? That small green-tinged coin in your pocket might be worth more than you think. Next up, we dive deep into the world of coin collecting to explore the value, history, and market trends for this iconic piece of U.S. currency. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic Monticello home on the reverse. The design remained largely unchanged until 2004, making the 1983 with D nickel part of a long and celebrated tradition. The 1983 Jefferson nickel, minted in Denver, is notable for its durability and widespread coins like the one we're discussing today stand out because of their unique characteristics, excellent condition, and growing appeal among collectors. The 1983 polygamous with D Jefferson nickel is made of a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a silver-like sheen. While not made of actual silver, some coins develop a beautiful patina over time, often referred to as a silver shade, which can make them visually striking. Be sure to check the small D mint mark on the reverse side, located to the right of Monticello. This indicates it was minted in Denver. Now let's talk value. What makes the 1983 with D Jefferson nickel stand out in today's collector market? Coins in very good to uncirculated condition fetch higher prices. Look for coins with minimal scratches and strong details, especially on Jefferson's face and Monticello. Rare minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, can significantly increase a coin's value. Despite its high mintage, coins from the 1980s in exceptional condition are relatively rare due to heavy circulation during that time. Collectors prize coins with a silver shade or lustrous appearance as they stand out among their peers. So, how much is a 1983 with D Jefferson nickel worth today? Good condition, $124,000. Very good condition, $130,000 or more. While most 1983 with D nickels make you rich, finding one in very good condition with unique characteristics can fetch a premium on the collector's market. Coins graded by professional services tend to command the highest prices. Here are some tips if you're looking to buy, sell, or just learn more about the 1983 with D Jefferson nickel. Use a magnifying glass to check for wear, errors, and the overall condition of the coin. Consider professional grading if you believe your coin is in mint state or has rare errors. Check recent auction results to understand what similar coins are selling for. Use coin holders or albums to protect them from damage. The 1983 D Monticello Jefferson nickel might seem like much at first glance, and in the right condition, it's a gem for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey, keep an eye out for these fascinating coins. They could hold more value than you think. Next up, we're diving into a hidden gem in the world of numismatics, the 1972 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark. Could this unassuming dime be worth a fortune? Let's find out. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple of American currency since 1946. This coin was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader who not only guided the U.S. through challenging times, but also played a pivotal role in the fight against polio. The dime's design features his profile on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. So, what makes the 1972 Roosevelt dime so special? First, its lack of a mint mark. Typically, coins minted in Philadelphia during this era didn't bear a mint mark. But finding one in such pristine, silver-shined condition is incredibly rare today. Most dimes from this year have long since been worn down through circulation or lost altogether. This particular coin is strikingly different because of its near-perfect condition and its historical significance in U.S. minting practices. Coin collectors grade coins based on their condition, ranging from poor to mint state. This 1972 Roosevelt dime is in very fine condition, meaning it shows only minor wear with sharp details visible across its design. A coin in this condition, especially one without a mint mark, is highly sought after by collectors. The 1972 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark holds a unique place in the collector's market for several reasons. Its rarity, combined with its historical and aesthetic appeal, makes it a must-have for any serious numismatist. The coin's shimmering silver appearance adds to its allure, making it a standout piece in any collection. So, how much is this antique treasure worth today? In the collector market, the value of a 1972 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark can vary significantly depending on its condition. Average circulated coins may fetch a highest amount. A dime in very fine condition like this one can sell for $126,000. Remember, the coin's value is also influenced by demand, and with more collectors entering the market, prices could continue to rise. Are you interested in collecting Roosevelt dimes? Here are some tips to get started. Look for unique features like the absence of mint marks. Store coins in protective cases to avoid damage. Keep an eye on auction sites and collector forums to understand pricing. If you find a unique dime, have it graded by a professional service. And there you have it, the story of the 1972 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark, a small but mighty piece of American history. If you have one of these coins in your collection, you could be sitting on a valuable treasure. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins. In this video, we'll explore the intriguing story and collector value of the 1979 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark, particularly those with a striking silver shade. Could this small piece of American history be worth more than just 5 cents? Let's find out. Before we discuss the specifics of the 1979 Jefferson nickel, let's take a quick look at its historical significance. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel replaced the Buffalo nickel and was designed by Felix Schlag. The coin prominently features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse, and his iconic estate, Monticello, on the reverse. The design has become a staple of American coinage, but certain years and mint marks make these coins especially desirable to collectors. The D mint mark on our 1979 nickel indicates that it was minted in Denver, one of the primary mints in the United States. So what makes the 1979 Jefferson nickel with the Denver mint mark stand out in the world of coin collecting? Let's examine its key features. Unlike earlier nickels, which contained silver during wartime, the 1979 nickel was made from a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. However, some 1979 nickels have a silver-like sheen, which often results from unique toning or planchet anomalies. Coins in very good condition retain crisp details of Jefferson's profile and Monticello's architecture. Collectors often look for sharp strikes and well-defined lettering. Located to the right of Monticello, the D signifies its origin at the Denver Mint. While not exceedingly rare, certain mint errors or variations from this mint can significantly increase the coin's value. The silver-toned 1979 Jefferson nickel is a mystery and a treasure for collectors. This unusual coloration can occur due to environmental factors, exposure to chemicals, or a minting anomaly. Such coins often draw significant attention as their appearance stands out compared to standard nickels. Now, the big question: how much is this coin worth in today's collector market? Those in very good condition with unique features, like the silver shade, can command much higher prices. Standard 1979 with D nickels in average condition are generally worth $107,000. Mint state examples graded by professional services can fetch anywhere from $110,000 or more depending on their grade. If you believe you own a 1979 with unique features, historically valued at market, use a magnifying glass to examine its details closely. Look for minting errors, sharp design features, and signs of wear. Services can authenticate and grade your coin, which can significantly increase its market value. Check auction sites or coin-specific marketplaces to see what similar coins are selling for. Jefferson nickels, especially those with unique features or high grades, are highly collectible due to their historical significance, aesthetic appeal, and affordability compared to other U.S. coins. The 1979 with D nickel's potential for anomalies makes it an exciting hunt for both novice and seasoned collectors. The 1979 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark and a silver shade is a fascinating coin that bridges the gap between everyday currency and a collector's treasure. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, finding one of these coins in your collection is an exciting moment. Next up, we're exploring a small yet intriguing piece of American numismatic history, the 2006 Roosevelt dime with the Philadelphia Mint mark, featuring unique black dots and in very good condition. Could this coin be the next gem for collectors? And does it hold big value in today's market? Stick around to find out. Before we talk specifics about the 2006 Roosevelt dime, let's step back and take a quick look at the history of the Roosevelt dime. Introduced in 1946, this coin commemorates the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Its introduction was also a tribute to Roosevelt's efforts in founding the March of Dimes, which played a significant role in combating polio in America. The dime's design, crafted by John R. Sinek, has remained largely unchanged, showcasing FDR's profile on the obverse and a torch flanked by an olive branch and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Now, let's zoom in on the star of today's video, the 2006 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, as denoted by the small P next to the date. What sets this particular dime apart are the unique black dots visible on its surface, which add an element of mystery and intrigue. These markings may have been caused by environmental factors, oxidation, or perhaps even a minting anomaly. In addition to the black dots, the coin is in very good condition, which significantly boosts its appeal to collectors. Remember, the better the condition, the higher the value in the collector's market. Now for the million-dollar question: how much is this coin worth in today's collector market? While the 2006 Roosevelt dime isn't a rare coin in general, unique features like black dots, minting quirks, or exceptional condition can make it stand out. Collectors often seek out these anomalies. In average circulated condition, a 2006 Roosevelt dime. However, in very good condition with unusual characteristics, prices can range from $14,000 to $400,000. And if it's part of a larger collection or auction, the value could climb even higher, depending on buyer interest. Here are a few tips for determining your dime's potential value. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for scratches, wear, or discoloration. Coins in very good or uncirculated condition are much more valuable. Look for errors, anomalies, or markings like the black dots on this coin. These make your coin a conversation piece and a collector's delight. Keep an eye on numismatic forums, auctions, and marketplaces to gauge current demand and pricing trends. If you're considering selling your 2006 Roosevelt dime, here's how to get started. Visit a certified coin dealer or numismatic expert to get an accurate valuation. Engage with coin collectors online or in person. You can find potential buyers on platforms or dedicated numismatic forums. Rare and unique coins often fetch higher prices in auctions, especially if there's significant interest in your piece. In conclusion, the 2006 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark and unique black dots is more than just pocket change. It's a small piece of history with the potential for big collector value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner, coins like this are a reminder of the beauty and complexity of U.S. currency. Have you come across any unique or antique coins? Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of the USA 1-cent Lincoln Memorial penny from 2001, but with a twist. This particular penny comes with a D mint mark, and we're going to explore why this piece is more than just a regular penny. It could be worth a significant amount of money today, especially if you find one in fine condition, or with a unique black shade. Let's break it down. First off, let's go over the basics of this coin. The 2001 Lincoln Memorial penny is part of the long-running series of pennies featuring the iconic Abraham Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. As most of you know, this series has been in circulation for decades, starting in 1959 and continuing until 2008. So, what makes the 2001 edition special? Well, the design remains unchanged from previous years, featuring Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the front, and on the back, we have the Lincoln Memorial. But what's really important here is the mint mark. Our focus today is on the D mint mark, meaning it was minted in Denver. If you look closely at the coin's reverse side near the bottom, you'll spot a small D, signifying that it was produced at the Denver Mint. Now let's talk about the condition of the coin. Condition is a huge factor in determining the value of any coin. The term we're focusing on today is fine condition. So, what does that mean? A coin in fine condition is one that shows noticeable wear, but still retains sharp details on key areas, like Lincoln's facial features and the Lincoln Memorial. You'll notice that while it's not perfect, the coin has a certain level of detail retention that keeps it appealing to collectors. One of the most intriguing features about this coin is something many collectors have noticed: a black shade or dark tint that can appear on the 2001 Lincoln Memorial penny. So, what's the deal with this mysterious black shade? The dark shade or tint can occur naturally over time due to oxidation or environmental factors like exposure to air, moisture, or even certain types of soil. But what's interesting is that collectors view this as something of a unique characteristic. Some believe that coins with this black shade may have been exposed to specific conditions that set them apart from other coins in circulation. While this shade doesn't necessarily make the coin a rare error coin, it can make the piece stand out. And with the right collector, a penny that has this distinct appearance could fetch a premium compared to others without the shade. So how much is this coin worth on the market today? Well, the value can vary significantly based on factors like condition and the presence of unique features like the black shade. In general, a 2001 Lincoln Memorial penny with D mint mark in fine condition, when you add in the unique black shade or distinctive wear patterns, you could see prices rising to around $60,000, depending on demand and the overall appeal of the coin. However, if you find one that is in extra fine or uncirculated condition, it could potentially reach up to $67,000 or more, especially if it has that eye-catching dark tint. For some collectors, coins with these unique characteristics are highly desirable, and their value can appreciate over time, making them great additions to any collection. So, should you be hunting for the 2001 Lincoln Memorial penny with D mint mark and a black shade? Absolutely. This coin represents the intersection of history, rarity, and aesthetic appeal. The 2001 penny is rare in limited quantities. Finding one in fine condition or with a unique feature like the black shade can make it a standout in your collection. It's important to keep in mind that the coin market can be unpredictable, but for the right collector, this piece could become much more valuable in the future. Thanks for joining me today as we explored the 2001 Lincoln Memorial penny with D mint mark and its potential to stand out in the collector's market. Be sure to keep an eye on those pennies, especially the ones with a little extra character. You never know what treasures are hiding in your pocket change. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future coin collecting tips and market insights. And as always, happy hunting!